I think people need to understand that the argument isn't that Cody Rhodes had to turn heel in AEW, it's that AEW missed one of its biggest storytelling opportunities by never pulling the trigger. When AEW launched in 2019, Cody Rhodes was one of its biggest baby faces. Fans loved his emotional promos, his feud with Chris Jericho, and his role as one of the founders of the company. But by 2021, something had changed. The audience had turned on Cody. Instead of fighting against that reaction, AEW could have embraced it and created one of the greatest heel runs in modern wrestling. By 2021, Cody was getting some of the loudest boos in AEW. His elaborate entrances, reality TV appearances, patriotic promos, and larger-than-life presentation started to feel disconnected from the AEW audience. Many fans believe he was becoming the exact type of wrestler AEW was created to oppose. Rather than changing direction, Cody publicly insists he would never turn heel. He even stated in interviews that he didn't want to become a stereotypical authority figure villain. The problem was that the crowd wanted to turn more and more every week. And imagine the storyline. Cody had become frustrated that fans rejected him despite helping create AEW. He started believing he's responsible for the company's success. He stops trying to earn respect and starts demanding it. Suddenly, the American Nightmare becomes exactly what he always claimed he wasn't, an egotistical executive abusing his influence. The seeds were already there. One of Cody's biggest mistakes was stipulating that he would never challenge for the AEW World Championship again after losing to Chris Jericho. At first, it seemed noble. Later, it became a creative prison. Even years later, people point to that stipulation as something that limited Cody's direction in AEW. A heel turn could have solved everything. Cody could have declared that he helped AEW and therefore the rules no longer applied to him. The heat would have been nuclear. And fans constantly compare Cody's presentation to that of Homelander from the comic book series The Boys. The expensive suits, the patriotic speeches, the giant entrances. The belief is that he was the hero that everyone else saw him differently. AEW had the perfect blueprint for a delusional villain who thought he was the good guy. Instead of fighting comparisons, they could have leaned into them and created a truly unique main event heel. A heel Cody Rhodes challenging Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship could have been one of the hottest feuds in company history. Hangman represented the fans. Cody represented power, ego, and entitlement. And that's a money feud. Instead, Cody remained stuck between babyface and heel reactions. And the character never truly evolved. And eventually, he left All Elite Wrestling to return to WWE. And honestly, people should see the irony years later. Cody claimed that refusing to turn heel was actually part of the character, and that the audience wanted a heel turn, and him denying it was the real heel move. Whether fans believe it or not, it shows how much potential there was in the concept. A concept that fellow wrestling content creator Tranquilo Club talked in his latest videos, which I will link in the description below. Cody Rhodes should have turned heel in AEW because the audience was already begging for it. The story was there. The character evolution was there. The world title storyline was there. Everything was set up perfectly for Cody Rhodes to become AEW's ultimate villain. Instead, one of the most fascinating character arcs in wrestling ended before it could even reach its climax.